EQS is the car that I got my mum. And who wants to drive the same car as their mum? Sorry, mum. And so it's actually all just come down to two cars, the Porsche Taycan and the Lotus Emea.
This decision ended up taking me a total of 2.5 months to make. The entire project was just on pause while I actually went to go and see both cars and perpetually back and forth between them like a donkey stuck between food and water. Here's what I found. Porsche is definitely the way to go if we want the most range. It gets around 370 miles per charge, and it's the car for someone who wants the best cornering and the driving experience. That said, the interior, especially this 10-inch LCD screen, is not really that impressive for a car that's effectively $150,000. The Lotus has this absolutely sick-looking, alien, futuristic design. And in my books, a better-looking interior with a proper 15-inch OLED central screen. It just makes such a difference to how up-to-date the thing feels. Right, I've decided. We're buying the Lotus. There's a couple of big decisions we've got to make here. There's a lot of spicy colors here. I mean, they do have that classic car maker thing where there's like 3 different shades of gray that are all basically the same. Oh, but then you got solar yellow and fire glow orange. I think I want to go black though. There's a reason it's the most popular color on the road. He will almost definitely, statistically like it. So then you've got wheels. We can either go 21-inch or 22-inch. £4,000 for 1 inch. I think we should go for the 21-inch. And it's not even the price, it's that bigger wheels are like very specifically form over function for most people. They're heavier and they create more air resistance. So in practice, what you're actually getting is just more noise and less range. Oh, look at these interior options. Carnelian. Oh, this looks beastly. Oh, then you get 2 different choices for the seating. You've got the comfort and then you've got the executive. Oh. So this is swapping out the typical 5 seats for 4 seats, but 4 seats that are just a lot better. It means that every single seat has ventilation, massage, full adjustability. This will put an end to fighting over who gets the front seat experience, which is actually kind of full circle because the front seat is the thing that me and Karen used to always squabble about as kids. Oh, you can go for side cameras. This is a hard one. This is a really hard one. Let's try this. So Command/ to pull up the Aria AI on the Opera browser, our sponsor. Pros and cons of side cameras on the Lotus Emea. Okay, yeah. So cameras are going to give a wider field of view, which is going to reduce the amount of blind spots he's going to have compared to a wing mirror. And then, yeah, I guess there's some argument to be made that it's also more aerodynamic because the cameras are way lower profile than wing mirrors. But then surely any extra range benefits that you might get from that, you're going to lose because you have a whole extra gadget that has to be powered now. And then the cons feel very valid. It's probably going to be more vulnerable to going wrong. There's going to be an adjustment period. And it's just, there's a reason that wing mirrors have been around so long. Like if I want a slightly different view, I can tilt my head with a mirror and actually get that different view. You can't watching a screen that's actually a camera feed. Plus it means other drivers can see your face just like you can see theirs. I think that makes our decision for us. As cool as it is, no side cameras. Okay, I think we're done. And that is a lot more than I expected it to be. The kitting out your car pricing creep is so real. I'm like imagining what this moment could be like. It's gonna be like a life high point for him and me. I'm not gonna back out now. And that's done. This just became real. And now with Aria's new tab commands, close all tabs to do with cars. That's actually sick. I just got the message. The car is done, it is ready, it is sitting in the showroom right now. Let's go take a look.
Whoa. That's actually the most non-key looking key I've ever seen in my life. Whatever is underneath this cover, whether we love it or whether we hate it, this is his car. There's no refunds here, right? 3, 2, 1. Oh shit. Oh my God. That is incredibly spicy. The lights are even saying hello to me. What is happening down here? Did you see that? It's so stealthy. It's a car talking to me. I think he's gonna love it. I mean, who wouldn't? The thing is absolutely covered in cameras and sensors. Wait, let me jump in. I actually think I should take my shoes off. I feel like we actually killed it here. There's just tons of fabric all around, which makes it feel so cozy. It's like a bright orange sports car interior, but like home, you know? Oh, I love this. Okay, even the reading light comes on one LED at the time in exactly the same style as the headlights. So the 3D model of this car actually has an awareness of the state the car is in. It knows the door's open. Wait, these are controls. If I do that, that opens the boot. This is really, really cool. Tap or slide the partition to control the shading area of the sunroof. So, no, that's cool. One triangle at a time. Close the door. Yes, sir. What does that do? Is that a spoiler? This is the sickest car I've ever seen. Oh, I do actually want to quickly see these executive seats. So these are all my seating controls. Oh, it's adjusting different parts of the back area. This is like lumbar support, upper back support, and it feels like it's airbags on the underside. It is actually the most insane backseat experience. Ooh. Nothing really works the way you expect it to. Like even opening the door, you just tap a button. Okay, enough playing around. We are not done yet. I want to give him this car in its ultimate final form. So I spent the last 4 weeks since placing this order just trawling, trying to find the coolest, most useful car gadgets on the internet. And that's been a bit of a challenge because cars now, especially luxury cars like this, they do it all. Lighting, audio, cameras, sensors. So to actually find gadgets that add functionality without feeling just tacked on and gimmicky, it's a real challenge. Let's see if I succeeded. So first is the drop stop. It's a $25 patented solution to stop you accidentally emptying half the contents of your pockets into that gap between your seats. I do that about once per journey, so this could actually be a game changer. It's made of neoprene to allow it to expand and contract to fit your car's exact dimensions. So in theory, I should just be able to shove it down into here. We are in. So let's say I'm sitting there now and I drop my phone. Just feeds it right back into the seat. Do wonder though, have they factored in that seats can move? It does completely follow the position of the seat. I guess because it's secured around the seatbelt catch here, it just moves as if it's part of it. I actually have to go get one of these for myself like tonight. I wanted to find the best phone holder, something that you can put anywhere that's extremely strong and that doesn't leave any kind of residue if you move it. And this one from Joyroom was like the top recommended. Ooh. It does feel like every part of this mechanism is pretty sturdy. Definitely holds its position. Place it on the surface you want to lock it on and then twist the other way to tighten it. And so then your phone would just snap onto there. That is sick. And then let's say I want to move it, go into the open position, and it just falls off. And then even if you want to stick it to surfaces that you wouldn't normally stick things to, it also comes with its own sticky contact pad. Although I'm not sure how confident I would be placing this onto the leather. Okay. Oh, look at that. That's just like co-pilot mode. But now we are starting to get a little expensive. We've got 2 different options for a scent diffuser. And yes, I could have just bought one of those little hanging trees for like $3. But as we found from that Mercedes video, you do scent right, and you can actually make the cabin of your car feel like a calmer, less stressful environment. But I was stuck here between the simpler looking, but still app controlled option, the $65 Pura Car Pro, and then what's clearly the crazier looking $160 CNU diffuser. I haven't quite decided if I think this looks badass or more like a 99-cent gadget that I just imported from Temu. So this is the Pura. It's essentially a solid block of perfume in here, and then a fan that sits underneath that automatically detects when your car is moving. Yes, it actually does do that. We tested it. And then it blows air over that block to spread the love around the car. The automaticness of it is extremely cool because just the fact that it does that unattended immediately makes the thing like 50% less gimmicky. Plus, then it also knows when to turn off. So the battery should last like a month. And then it charges with a quick USB-C cable into here. Ooh. I'm going to try to find a way to explain this to you. Imagine sun cream mixed with vanilla. That's what that smells like. And then the app is Very pretty looking, but pretty simple functionality-wise. It's just how strong do you want the scent, and then a little bit of a summary of what it is. Fresh ozone bergamot, tuberose absolute, and musk. I think I did it better, to be honest. It's a pretty good product. It's just if this Sinu one is better. Holy moly, I did not expect that to be so impressive. Whoa! That is really cool design. So it ejected the smoke into this chamber down below and then let that sit for a second before using the fan underneath to then dispel it. The scent is called Oceanic Saga, but all I'm getting is like mid-range body wash. What is more important for a scent diffuser than the scent itself? So you know what? Because this Pura literally just disappears under there, that's actually the way to go. So also at over $100, I wanted to get a vacuum cleaner. His little kid likes to throw things. I also wanted to find one that specifically charges with USB-C so he can top the thing up without leaving the car. And from everything I can see, the Fantix Slim V10 Apex ticks all of the boxes. So first impression, I like this a lot. It's not too big, it's very simple to operate. You just hold it down to turn it on, and then you tap the button to cycle between low and high power. My goodness. It sucks and it blows at the same time. It's very efficient design because you've just got air traveling in a straight direction through the entire body. And it comes with a ton of accessories that all just feel much higher grade than I was expecting them to. Like, listen to all the sounds as I'm putting the pieces together. Things like a portable ASMR machine. Now we just need to see if it actually sucks well. So, this, with my limited baby knowledge, is my best guess at a simulated use case. Box of crisps, or chips, for my American friends, which the kid has very kindly crushed and then decorated the inside of the cabin with. He's going to be in so much pain when he watches this back. Let's try it. Let's put it on high mode. Yeah, that's perfect, isn't it? No struggle at all. It's not so much suction that you can like barely move the thing across it. It's also not crazy loud for a vacuum cleaner.
Learn Spanish with Real Spanish TV.
No veo nada, no veo nada.
Click on words in the subtitle
Sí, mejor.
to get an instant translation. Learn Spanish with Real Spanish TV.
Thank goodness for that. I think this is a definite keep. It's actually kind of perfect. So that's going to help us out on the food front, but I also spent quite a while looking for the best way to make coffee on the go. And it's looking a lot like it's this guy right here, the Out-In Nano. There's a whole bunch of these that actually need you to start by using boiled or hot water. But I feel like the more realistic use case is that you just have some room temperature water lying around, and this will also handle the heating of that water. So let's see how long it takes and how good the coffee that comes out of it tastes. Coffee grounds go in there, and you've got a lid on top of that. It does feel pretty well thought out, but also at the same time, still not something you're gonna wanna be messing around with sitting in the car. Like, no one wants to be pouring grounds in there. So this would still ideally have some prep before you depart on each journey. The other interesting part of this is that espresso machines have to use pressure to force hot water through your coffee grounds. And this Nano can create 20 bars of pressure, or like 20 atmospheres worth, which basically is more than enough to get, in theory, proper countertop coffee machine flavor and a thick crema. All right, now you can hear it a little bit as the water is boiling. 3 minutes-ish to boil room temperature water on the go is not bad at all. Oh, right, okay, I think now it's dispensing. Ooh, that looks good. And bear in mind, I'm not some sort of coffee maestro, but it looks like a decent crema to me. There's very little in the way of bitterness. Is this some kind of miracle machine that suddenly makes really high quality coffee easy? I'd say no. Like, it still requires pre-preparation. It's still a device that needs charging. It's still something that's gonna have to be cleaned out each time. It's still work, but it's just a bit less work than the next best alternative I've seen. I think you will appreciate this even more than I do. And it's all topped off by the fact that it fits perfectly in there. Right, now for the top 3 most expensive but potentially most amazing additions. So first is the Walks Nitro 20-volt Hydro Shot, which sounds a little bit like just saying buzzwords until one of them sounds cool. But this is basically the most powerful cordless pressure washer in the world. Now, don't get me wrong, you can get all sorts of insanely powerful washers with pump units that can pressurize water to ridiculous levels. But if all you're trying to do is to literally wash a car, then I feel like going cordless is a complete no-brainer, because literally all you need is a bucket. Not about to spray this car. That would be a bad idea. This is a better idea. This is my wife's car.
I just got it cleaned yesterday.
I actually have surprisingly little guilt. This is low-fat natural yogurt. This is essentially simulating one massive bird taking a dump on your car. What we need to work out is how much faster is the Nitro Shot compared to just a couple of sponges. Okay, sponge, 3, 2, 1, go. I'm actually just spreading it, to be honest. The water source itself is starting to become yogurty. All right, I'd say that's a satisfactory clean, and that's 5 minutes 25. Now for the Hydro Shot. I'm gonna try and be as fair as possible. All right, 3, 2, 1. Go. It's a long enough hose as well that I feel like I have complete freedom of movement. I think we're pretty close. Done? All right. She's satisfied. So how long? 1 minute 4. Okay, 1 minute 40. That's not even close. It's not like you're suddenly holding mind-blowing power. It's more the convenience. That's the surprising thing. It's how little equipment you need to have a, I'd actually say, professional quality clean. The thing actually perfectly matches the seats of the car as well. Right, you can go there. So this is the $300 Laxon Air Massager. It's 3D massage for your back, your waist, your hips, your thighs. This is meant to be the creme de la creme of high-end car. Oh, for me, nice about the need but wasn't the car. It's Pro. Incredible. I can fit this in together. Okay, final couple of things to finish this off. So, it's not just the car. I've also prepped an entire EDC that fits the car's orange and black theme. We might as well finish it together. So I found a seller in Dubai who apparently made, wow, orange AirPods Pro 2. Look at that. Incredible. I can fit this in just next to the power bank. And this can go in the one bit of space that we've not currently taken up already, the front. I've got an RFID blocking box, just an extra layer of security. I did try to make a backseat tablet holder and a backseat Switch 2 holder work, but just looks bad. And then finally, a car seat that gives his kid the luxury experience too. It actually feels like such a high quality piece of kit. Got adjustable cup holder, you've got a sunshade over here. The seat itself also reclines just like mom and dad's, and he even gets his own airbag. That's actually so cool. There's 3 different points at which you have to fix this to the car, and it lights up red to show you the parts that aren't yet properly fixed. I am so freaking excited for this. Guys, I made a grave mistake. So I finally got around to actually bringing up the conversation of cars with Curran. Since buying this one...
Yeah, that Model Y is nice.
Well, we're not getting one of those. But this part of it's fine. It's actually great because what we are getting is far better than even a Model Y.
Oh no, don't get too hurt. Please don't go and sell it. Yes.
Kept trying to veer the conversation back towards cars, and he kept talking about his freaking Pokemon game. To be fair, that's usually me. Would you guys go for like crazy car colours? So first, here's wife answers.
I really miss my red on my Merc.
Yeah, that was nice. Did your insurance go up when you got a red car?
I think that should be the other way around because it's red. People see you better.
I've heard that the kind of personality type that buys red cars.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
No, don't shoot the message.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
And now for my not so smooth pivot. Are you the same? Would you go bold?
Yeah, I'd like an interesting colour, definitely. Yeah, it's too much brown.
Yeah, that's the problem. He wants an interesting colour. I went for the plainest colour on the menu. What it means is we have to get this thing wrapped. Okay, what would the Lotus Emea look like in matte orange? Oh, okay, that's actually pure class. I thought it would be too loud, but something about that orange being matte and then it contrasting with the glossy black, it actually looks like that's how it was made to be. And to do fun stuff like this, link below to download the Opera browser for free. And I'm thinking, I know just the guy to be doing this wrap. Wrap Art. They absolutely sorted us out when we surprised my mum with her car. So...
Hello mate, how you doing? You good?
Hello again. We're back. Just to confirm, you're able to pick the car up from Lotus, you're going to wrap it, and then you're going to drop it at the reveal location.
Yes, we'll basically aim to do whatever we can.
But once we lock this in with him, we're just not going to be able to change it. So, Wrap Art's going to make it. Now I just need to make sure that Curran can. A little embarrassed. I don't want him to catch any whiff of this.
Hello.
Hello. You remember we did that like 60 facts video? So like a follow-up to that. And I wanted to include you guys in it.
Yeah, I'm happy to feature.
When's like a good time for you?
27th of July looks free. We'll block it, yeah, hang on.
Whew. The day has come. I have so much adrenaline that I've slept about an hour. My mind keeps running through all the different possibilities of how this could go wrong. So Curran is actually coming here in about 5 minutes to drop his kid off. He's then going off to play tennis and he'll be back in about 2 hours. But
It's in that 2 hours that we have to do everything. That's when the car is getting delivered. That's when we have to set up the lighting. We have to set up the cameras. We have to make sure that every single thing is ready to go. And he can't come back while we're doing that because he knows he's going to be in a video. We just need to make absolute sure that he doesn't know what that video is. So he came.
Hello.
He left his kid, who helped us a little bit with the cleaning.